You're listening to Big Blend Radio's Cooking with Ruth show, featuring Ruth Milstein, author of the Gourmand award-winning recipe book, Cooking with Love, Ventures into the New Israeli Cuisine. Welcome, everyone. It is time to chat with Ruth Milstein, author of Cooking with Love, Ventures into the New Israeli Cuisine, about Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah is coming up the evening of October 2nd through October 4th, 2024. But you might be listening to this in 2025. But if so, it doesn't matter when you're listening to it. We're going to be talking about delicious recipes that Ruth has created to have a wonderful Rosh Hashanah and celebrate the Jewish New Year. We're going to talk a lot about chicken. We're going to talk a lot about vegetables, salads, and really good recipes for the whole family and friends to come together and celebrate a new year. And boy, I think we need some levity and some fun in life. So I say, even if you're not Jewish, let's have a new year, right? Ruth, welcome back. How are you?
Thank you so much. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Are you excited about a new year? We kind of all feel like we need some fresh beginning, don't we? Something fun.
Yeah, I like it. The timing is great. It's not so hot, not so cold. And the gathering.
Yes.
You see people that we see them for 6 months or a year sometime. And it's food. It's always fun. Always
and wine?
Fun.
And wine?
And wine. Always fun, yeah.
So this is celebration. So you like to celebrate New Year's for 2 days. And then you get, the regular New Year's. Yeah, 2 days. Then you get 3 New Year's. Yeah. I think this is because Hanukkah is not as much fun as Christmas, right? But we like Hanukkah. I like Hanukkah too because it's good food.
Hanukkah is not religious. It's different. Hanukkah is not religious, and it's for 7 days.
Yeah. And you get little presents.
So,
you get little presents.
A lot. 7 presents, everyday present.
See, now that's good. That's
not
good.
For one person. Not for one person. If you have 10 aunts from each one of them, an uncle from each one of them.
That's why they don't have to be such big presents, right? They're little presents.
Oh, they give. If he's rich, why not?
Yeah, do what? Yeah, a car a day. Why not? No kidding. But this is so fun because we look at the foods and what they mean. So I know we're talking a lot about chicken, and we'll get to that in a second. But from what I've read and what we've talked about over the years, I believe honey, apples, and pomegranate. Those 3 things are a mainstay in the dishes, right?
Yes, the honey is for honey years. The symbol for honey years. The honey.
Ooh.
So always honey.
So Rosh Hashanah
is honey.
So you want a sweet New Year.
Yes.
And the apple and pomegranate, that's also part of it. That's a mainstay.
Yes.
But hasn't that always been a mainstay in most Israeli food?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honey not, but honey for Rosh Hashanah, always.
So do you what do you do with it? Do you use it in the recipes? Do you have it on pancakes or, how do you just take a tablespoon of it?
The honey, we just taste it. We just taste it. We don't eat it because we have a big meal.
Okay.
As a symbol. The honey as a symbol. Or you just taste it, really.
Okay.
There's much food. There's so much food. Who wants to eat honey?
Oh, maybe you could have a honey dessert at the end. Do you get dessert
You can eat it as a dessert. You can eat it as a dessert.
I like the dessert. That's a good thing. Let's talk a little bit.
You can bake honey cake. The honey cake is for Rosh Hashanah. But when you are around the table and you're praying, whatever, yes, everybody touch a little bit honey, a little bit honey. This because there is some blessing to the rabbi or somebody in the house, yes. If the rabbi, when they do it like outside in hotel or something, you have to touch a little bit honey as a symbol.
Okay. So
it's nice. It's nice. It's simple. It's nice and fun.
Is it more religious celebration too when
Rosh
you think about the
Hashanah,
blessing?
Rosh Hashanah. Yes, they bless each other for Happy New Year. Happy New Year, and we touch a little bit, we honey. It means sweet year.
We want a sweet year. I do.
Yes,
I
sweet
do.
year.
We all
Yes.
need a sweet year. I like this. And then,
Yes.
and then we can
We
reinforce it.
We wish each other sweet years. Sweet years.
We
We said Happy New Year, but it's meaning sweet years.
Sweet year. And then if we need to reinforce it on December 31st, we reinforce that. It's like we get to add on and make sure, and celebrate. Do you get to have champagne? This is an important thing for a new year to me is, bubbly. Do you get to do that?
Champagne is not in Rosh Hashanah. Champagne is the end of the year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Champagne,
but you get wine.
On end of the year. Wine, yes.
Okay. Now let's talk about some of the side dishes that we're going to be featuring. Everyone, there's a link in the episode notes. It's going to a page of recipes of Ruth's that are perfect for Rosh Hashanah. And the first one is definitely a very traditional Jewish dish or Israeli dish. It is rice with dried fruit. And I think this is very is it Mediterranean and almost Middle Eastern too, Ruth, with this recipe?
Yes. 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 And it's mostly very nice on the table. Very nice on the table also. It's very important.
It looks like a cake almost, the way you've got the rice and then the dried fruit in it. And so it's pretty. So this is something you could do again for another holiday, maybe even the next New Year or Thanksgiving even, right?
Yes, the other holiday. I do that. I make it the other holiday also.
Okay. So this is a celebration dish.
Children like this food because it's sweet.
Okay, that's the part of it, right? And that speaking of sweet, you also have some fantastic salad recipes that have some sweetness to them. We've got beet and apple salad with yogurt dressing. And this salad, the dressing also has some honey in it. It's got apples in it. Beets are very healthy. So that to me symbolizes a healthy new year as well. They're very good to lower your blood pressure, and all kinds of good things. Look it up, y'all. It's good. And it's antioxidants. So I feel like this is and yogurt's good for us, I believe. A very healthy but delicious and colorful recipe, Ruth.
It's very important, the color on the table. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Have some color and beauty to it. And then, another recipe for salads, because salads sometimes could be a starter, right? You have the salad, then the big meal so, but the rice, the dried fruit with the rice, that's something you can have on the side the whole time, the whole meal.
On the side. Yeah. All the meal. Salad usually I put it on the side and everybody does whatever he wants. Whatever. Yes.
The other recipe you have is spinach and chicken salad with apples and nectarines. So that makes it, the nectarines you can still get them, depending on where you are. But this recipe is fantastic because it's a little chicken, right? You've got a little snow peas if you want them, scallions, a sweet apple, Granny Smith apple, a nectarine, mandarins, some walnuts if you want. And then the sauce has olive oil, sesame oil, maple syrup, some mustard, black pepper with the sauce, the salad dressing for this. Cause this is like a meal to me when I look at this recipe. Can you swap out, because it's Rosh Hashanah, can you swap out the maple syrup for honey?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. And you can change things out in these recipes according
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but this is a beautiful.
See what you have at home. Home and use it.
This is such a beautiful salad.
Yes. Don't leave things at home. Use it. Even you have it home and there is no holiday, you use it every day. The thing is going to get old. Everything is going to get old.
Yeah, you don't want that. We don't want that. Yeah, use it. And then you can start your fridge over, have a clean slate for the new year. The The other recipe you have is chicken and avocado salad. Now that's fantastic. You're in California, so you know this is a
Hmm.
favorite dish, but it's colorful. You've got olives, but the avocado to me gives some sweetness. And then also, the dressing, again, you have maple syrup and lemon, wine vinegar, olive oil, black pepper. So you could do again, maple syrup or honey for this.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm.
But what is going also, I have to tell you, when it's Rosh Hashanah, it's different. As I remember when I was child and when I was adult also, the we celebrate almost till the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like for 2, 3 hours or something with the guests, with everybody till the morning. Till
Mm.
the morning. So we need more food. We need a lot of food. I mean,
What do you
we
do for
together as
breakfast?
children.
What about breakfast?
No,
What's
this would include breakfast. This is
ah
what we ate. Yeah, it was like long, long night.
okay.
And not only us, we heard the neighbor. We heard the neighbor. We heard each other. We heard them.
Oh,
And it's fun. It's nice holiday. Nice holiday. Because everybody happy. Everybody happy. You hear everybody singing or talking. It's nice. Nice.
oh, that's fun. And the other thing with
Yes.
with having kids, and the family, and if you're going to go like, maybe start in the next day in the afternoon, one of the recipes I think is going to be a big hit, for everyone is your chicken pot pies. Like, who doesn't love a good pot pie? And they look fantastic. They're easy to make. And I think this is a really good recipe for, to have like, cause you can reheat those pretty easy, right? If you make a pot pie.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I love pot pies. It's comfort food. We're getting towards fall, depending on where you live. And, who doesn't like a good pot pie? This is a good, and you can have wine with it. You've got some great pairings from Howard, on what you can pair with this. And, but this is easy. Put your different, you got chicken breast and you've got carrots and potatoes and onions and peas, and you can change it up to
We
what
need
you
a lot
have
of
again.
wine.
Lots of wine.
Yes. Lots of
And a
a lot.
little,
We need a lot of wine and different wine.
well,
Different
you
wine.
also have orange zest in this, which is interesting because one of your other recipes is sweet orange coconut glazed chicken. So that gives us some more of that sweetness you're talking about, right? Is
Sweetness.
have in that
Yes.
recipe. Mm.
Because we need
Ver-
sweet here. We need sweet
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Yearning for sweet here.
And doesn't the coconut milk has a little sweetness to it as well?
Coconut bring a lot to the recipe. Every recipe, coconut. But
Mm.
coconut make sure it's really, really fresh.
And
Because
this
otherwise
you,
it stays in the
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you want it fresh, and you always want everything fresh. Ruth. You're like, and
Fresh.
if it's
Yeah.
not fresh, get frozen vegetables that are, frozen, like, because they're the second option of because they're frozen as they're picked. So you're getting
Yeah.
them pretty good, and they keep the nutrients. Um, but this recipe also has honey in it, which is fantastic. But I want to ask you, Ruth, what is it about chicken that is such a big deal for Rosh Hashanah? Why
Rosh
so many
Hashanah,
chicken
because
dishes? Yeah.
Rosh Hashanah we eat chicken, not meat. There is no reason not to eat meat. You can eat meat also, but in Rosh Hashanah we eat chicken.
It's just
In
light.
Rosh Hashanah we eat chicken. Yes, not, if you want to eat meat, eat meat. No
Hmm.
problem. But Rosh Hashanah eat chicken.
Yeah, I mean,
This
I
I
was
remember
good
since I was kid. Yes,
when,
maybe because it's so much food. I don't know. I don't know why. I
well,
don't know
it's
why.
more cost effective, I think. And I was Googling
It's
what people
as a
do, and
custom. We eat maybe custom from for many, many, many years. Many, many,
mm,
many years. That time they didn't eat meat. They didn't eat meat like I'm talking about hundred and thousand of
yeah, yeah.
years back. Yeah, who ate meat that time?
Well, if you're eating red meat all day and all night, I think your stomach is not going to be happy
Yes.
with you. A little bit is okay. I
And
saw one
Rosh
person had
Hashanah. Yes.
one
Yes.
person had a recipe for brisket, and that's the only meat I've seen that's not poultry, like that's not chicken. Even turkey would be too heavy, right? So it seems like chicken is what the tradition is. So that's, you have another really good recipe. I think that's great for families and, delicious, the same kind of vegetables again is your chicken casserole in root vegetables. And that's very much a Israeli dish. And I think something that we're going to want to eat all the time. I mean, this is a great end of week recipe for, make it on Sunday and then you have leftovers for the Monday. So this is another perfect one for Rosh Hashanah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not only Rosh Hashanah. We have three holidays, one after the other, in 1 month. We have Rosh Hashanah, we have Yom Kippur, and we have another holiday for 7 days, 7, 8 days.
Wow.
In 1 month. It's 1 month.
Well, you guys.
And the children is off.
Wow.
Just imagine. Yeah, children is off. Most of the month. Yes.
Well, Yom Kippur, tell us about that a little bit.
Yes. Yom Kippur is 1 day.
1 day. 1 day. And it's holy. That's a holy day.
Yes. And Rosh Hashanah is 2 days. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and after there is another holiday, like for 1 week. 1 week. In the 1 week, it's not. 1 week, it's only 1 day. It's real holiday, and the rest is called it half holidays that people go to work and everything. But children not going to school, they're off.
You've got Sukkot, right, coming up.
Sukkot. Children off school, but adults going to work. Everything is open. I mean, they go to work. Everything as normal. Only for children.
Sukkot isn't that what? I was going to say Sukkot isn't that when you eat cheese, or am I getting the wrong holiday? No,
Sukkot is not cheese. No. Okay. Shavuot is cheese. Shavuot.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, I'll get there. Shavuot, that's right. And then the other one I was looking. The other one
because I was born there.
Okay, the Simchat Torah. Am I getting this right?
Yeah, we got the Torah. Yes.
Okay, so
we got the Torah in Shavuot. You're good.
Yom Kippur, Sukkot, and Simchat Torah, those are all holy days.
It's holy, yes.
Yeah, holy. So religious.
Yom Kippur is the day that we fast.
Okay. Oh, you need to fast after this party that you're with all this food. My gosh. It's like, and God said, that's it, man. So yeah, that's enough of that. You've eaten enough, but it's a good way to start a new year,
3
right?
days.
Yeah. And then Hanukkah comes, in December 25th through January 2nd. So, I mean, you're celebrating. I mean, that's going to be, this makes me feel better about 2025. There are so many holidays all together. I feel like this may create some unity in the world. So I feel like, hearing that Rosh Hashanah is happening, I'm celebrating. I'm not Jewish, but I'm celebrating because I want to, and I love to celebrate
all the time.
Yeah, well, you celebrate all the holidays, Ruth. I know you. Yeah. I'm going to make chicken.
Reason to be happy.
I'm going to send you a picture of a chicken dish. I'm going to cook chicken. I'm just for you, Ruth. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen.
Yes.
Well, now you've got this other recipe, which is, I'm going to ask you this, because it's got chestnuts, chicken legs with chestnuts. Now, chicken legs, this is probably one of the most economical thing you can get meat wise, poultry wise, I think, chicken legs. And so this is an interesting dish that you're doing with chestnuts. So is that an Israeli recipe?
Chicken, it's Israeli eat a lot. Really, and it's very easy, especially give it to children because we call them, do you want ice cream? He said yes. We give him chicken legs. We call it, like we feed them because they don't want to eat. They don't want to eat meat. They don't want to eat. They don't want to eat meat. They don't want to eat chicken. So we said, do you want ice cream? Yes. We give them chicken legs.
because they can
right?
hold it like
And
a
he eats it.
drumstick,
And he
like a
eats it.
drumstick.
And he can hold it like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
They can hold the chicken like ice cream, and he eats it
Okay.
like we cheat them, like
Well,
we
you
cheat
have
them. And it
you have
works.
another.
And it works with them. They
It
eat it.
works for get him to eat some food. And the other recipe you have for chicken legs, I don't know if this is going to be good for kids, but I think so because the alcohol does cook off, is chicken legs in white wine and figs. Now, isn't figs also a symbol of sweetness?
Yes, fig is sweet. Yes.
Mm. Chicken legs in white wine and figs. Hey, I think this, and it looks delicious, Ruth. It looks absolutely delicious. It's got some mushrooms in there, thyme, and,
Mushroom
red
always
figs.
bring up.
Oh,
Mushroom always bring up things. Yes.
and you
Mm-hmm.
got honey in this recipe too. And with the figs, it's the
Honey is must.
season.
For sweet
Hmm.
here. Honey is must in Rosh
Yeah,
Hashanah.
it's in this recipe, so that's perfect. And this is a lot of recipes, man. We got a lot. The other one I think that is really interesting and will present really beautifully is this chicken roulade with spinach. And this really, you've wrapped the spinach around. I mean, you're using the chicken as the roulade, and then you're stuffing the spinach in the middle. And it looks really beautiful how you do this. And you've got a podcast on it before, but this is really cool how you've done it. It looks beautiful.
Yes. Because
So
food is to look also nice.
mm-hmm.
Not just, if it's nice, you eat it different. You enjoy it different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
Even
this
even
is
the plate is nice. Also, it's meaning.
mm-hmm. It
Everything's
looks yummy.
supposed to be nice, especially with food. What left?
Now, do you decorate? Do you decorate the table with different colors? Are there colors associated with this?
It's white. White.
White.
Because
Oh,
it's
purity.
New Year. We want everything to be New Year. Everything going to be 100%. Everything want to be. It's not colorful.
The
Everything
food will be
white.
colorful though.
Tablecloths white. Everything white.
And everyone, here's my tip.
Oh.
If you spill the red wine on the white tablecloth, get hydrogen peroxide immediately and put it on there, and it will work immediately. And don't scrub it in. Let the hydrogen peroxide suck it up, and then you dab it off, and it will be gone, and it works like a charm. Listen, we do not travel anywhere without our hydrogen peroxide. But then you'll see that half my clothes have red wine stains on them anyway. But so what? That's okay. But this is like, what a wonderful list of recipes for everyone to try out. I mean, you've got 10 recipes. And I know we've probably got more in the archives, but these are the ones that just stood out as perfectly beautiful. So the tablecloths, everything is white and symbolizes cleanliness and purity, things that you want when you go into a new year. But the food is definitely colorful, sweet, and then spicy too. It seems like some is sweet with a little bit of not over spicy, but not too sweet either that it's going to be too much sweetness, right? So it's a nice balance.
Yes.
But I want the honey cake
if you want more sweet, you can just add.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to honey and all these type of things, fresh.
Yeah.
Otherwise
And the chicken, you want to buy it frozen or not frozen?
I never buy frozen, only fresh.
There you have it, fresh. And when you look at the chicken in the market, any tips on?
You look at me. The chicken look at me. He said, take me.
It's like, yeah, if you talk to the chicken, do you talk to the chicken when you go in there? Do you go, hey, little chicken?
Yes, we have the same language.
She's talking to the chicken. But yeah, sometimes it looks yellow. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I look at him. I look, and when you touch it, soft.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's soft. It's really fresh.
Okay. And look at the date on it too. I mean, if you don't want it if it's, 5 days old, and do you talk to the butcher when you go to the market? and ask them like if it was frozen first and then, because sometimes I wonder, people.
I don't buy frozen.
How do you know though if they didn't freeze it first and then you get,
because
you know what I mean?
I'm buying the kosher.
Oh,
so
okay.
There is no frozen. It's all,
Okay.
You bring it, sometime in a half hour it's gone. And you know who buys it?
You.
the people that don't eat kosher. They're like,
because it's good quality.
Sometimes. They don't know sometimes what they're buying. They just buy it.
That's funny.
Just buying. Yes.
That's cool though. That's cool. This is exciting, Ruth. And listen, happy Rosh Hashanah. Is there a saying?
Thank you so much.
How do you say happy Rosh Hashanah in Jewish? How do you say it?
Shana Tova. Shana Tova, it means good year.
Well, you have a good year.
Tova is good. It's good year.
Tova.
Wishing Tova is good. Tova is good. And there is a lot of girl that the first name is Tova.
Oh.
Tova.
Huh.
If you know a girl, her name is Tova. Good.
She's a good girl.
It's good.
That's lovely.
Year. Good year. It's what we wish each other. What we want. Good year.
Yeah, we do.
That's what we want.
Everybody wants a good year.
Good year. Yes. And with Shana Tova, we said it for the three. We said it also on Yom Kippur. And after Yom Kippur, we have another holiday, Sukkot. The one that we sit outside in the sukkah. Yes. Also, we said Shana Tova. All the month, we have 3 holidays. And
then the Torah.
Of school. Yes, with the Torah. And the children of school, so they make the parents cookie.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, of school.
Hey.
Most of them are of school.
Hey, well, good for them. Good for them. Good family time. That's good family time, Ruth. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. And everyone, we wish you of Jewish faith or not, a happy new year. And we will be back next month. October, we're going to be talking about root vegetables, perfect for fall, fall flavors, how to caramelize them, different, casserole dishes and things like that. November, Ruth is going to talk about Thanksgiving, how to have a healthy and delicious Thanksgiving, how to prepare for it. And then also December, we're going to start talking about Hanukkah recipes. So we're going to talk about, oil, latkes. We're going to talk about latkes, aren't we? Because I know oil is part of that.
You love latkes, I remember.
I know. I can't wait. I'm like, come on, let's do Hanukkah now. I want Hanukkah. Yes. But Hanukkah is about oil and light, right? That's what that celebration is. So, we have a good lineup for the rest of the year. Thank you, Ruth. You take care. Everyone, don't forget RuthMilstein.com is the website to go to.
Mom.
Oh, she gives you a big hug.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you
for having me. And everything by fresh.
She's never going to stop saying that, y'all. Fresh.
Yes, because I saw people, it didn't come right. Where you bought it? Oh, from next door. So, come on.
No. Keep it fresh. Yeah. I think we should change the podcast to Keeping It Fresh with Ruth. Thank you for listening to Big Blend Radio's Cooking with Love show featuring Ruth Milstein. Keep up with Ruth and her recipes and her books at ruthmilstein.com. You can also keep up with Big Blend Radio at bigblendradio.com.